ongoing worker shortage continues to plague the country, how it's affecting us right here in Davison.
Plus, what you need to know about the Addams Family musical auditions.
And we have a news segment on Thursdays featuring some throwback DTV clips. DTV News starts right now. There's been an ongoing worker shortage since the pandemic started, and it is now affecting businesses and people across the nation. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Cami Avenage.
And I'm Cooper Austin. While the COVID-19 pandemic has been surging, many businesses are taking a huge hit when it comes to having enough workers, including right here in Davison. Joining us now in the studio is Tyler Scroggins. Tell us how the businesses are handling the situation, Tyler.
Well, Cooper, from your local grocery store to the downtown McDonald's, the worker shortage is real and is still happening. And that has forced some employers to pay people more.
Driving down the road, you might have seen a sign like this, or even signs with wages as high as $15 an hour. But despite these enticing offers, many people aren't taking it.
We have definitely been struggling to get people through the door, and once we get them through the door, to hang on to them.
Karen Sinclair is the manager of the Davison Burger King, and she is quite familiar with the lack of applicants.
Well, I know 5 to 8 people apply pretty much every week, and only 2 or 3 show up for their interview. And we're lucky to actually grab one of those and keep them. I made a new roster list, and 10 of those people are gone since August.
But a worker shortage is not just in fast food.
I mean, yeah, sometimes if you come in on like the weekends or whatnot, you look in our department, there's been times where the things are empty, and it's like, well, like for me, a few weeks ago, I was just trying to fill as much as I could, but it still looked kind of shabby. But I mean, you just do the best that you can.
And the repercussions of all this is something Americans just aren't used to. Longer lines, increased wait times, products not being in stock, businesses closing early, which makes for some very unhappy customers.
They're not happy about it, and they're also not happy their dining room isn't open because we don't have enough staff to run the drive-thru and the dining room at the same time.
The other problem is the understaffed employees are working extra and getting burnt out.
Sometimes if somebody doesn't show up, then it's like you have to do double the amount of work and stuff, and it's like can be a little frustrating at times.
It would appear that employment is on the rise, with over 500,000 jobs being created in October nationwide. But it will take some time for the entire workforce to recover from the chaos caused by COVID-19. Tyler Scroggins, DTV News.
Auditions for the Addams Family musical have been moved to next Tuesday, the 25th. You can sign up for your audition on the list just outside the choir room. So make sure to prepare for a monologue and a portion of a song to show off your beautiful voice. You can do karaoke or a cappella.
Grand Valley State University just expanded its tuition-free program to all qualified students in Michigan. The Grand Valley Pledge gives full undergraduate tuition to qualified students who have a family income of fewer than $50,000 a year. This is only available for new first-year or transfer students. If this is a school you have been looking at attending, go to gvsu.edu for more information.
Do you need your teeth to be bright, shiny, and clean? There is a dentist coming to the high school on Thursday, March 17th for all students. If you want to participate in this dental clinic, you need to fill out a permission slip. Permission slips are due Friday, February 4th to Mrs. Rakowski. If you didn't receive a permission slip in your first hour, you can get one in the main office.
The NWEA winter testing window opened on January 4th and will close the 22nd of January. That's this Saturday. You must have your registration completed by this day.
Coming up, Chloe Huck has some highlights from the girls' basketball game on Tuesday.
Plus, Trevor Cherney tells you how low the temps will get this weekend.
Keeping you up to date on everything news, sports, and student life is what the DTV digital media experience is all about. The students of DTV created an all-encompassing process that connects all of our platforms to give the viewers of DTV a front row seat to everything they need to know about our community.
Here's how it works. It all starts here in our DTV control room. The control room is the hub of our live programming. From there, all of our live programming is pushed out to your living room right here from our Charter cable channel.
But that's just the beginning. Then we jump to the internet. All DTV events are available worldwide on our DTV live stream via YouTube. It's a totally interactive experience where viewers become part of the broadcast. Live broadcasts are great, but we all know that we live in an on-demand world. For us, that's no problem. As soon as the game or a newscast is over, you can catch it again online at any time. Our social media team is always busy before, during, and after DTV broadcasts with updates, links, and highlight videos. If you miss a touchdown, no worries. Just wait a second and you'll see it shared on our social media pages.
It's a process that DTV is proud of.
A lot of people have their phones and stuff, and they're always checking them, and social media is one way that they can get a lot of their news. A lot of people don't turn on the news anymore and watch, so being able to put it on social media makes it more accessible for a lot of our audience.
And if you're looking for more of a deep dive, dtvnews.org is the spot. More information, links, and breaking news all day on our website.
The DTV digital experience brings all our viewers into the front row and delivers on-time content to all of our viewers. You'll never miss a minute of the action when you follow, like, and subscribe to DTV News.
And it's paying off too. Our number of YouTube subscribers has grown to over an impressive 5,000, and our YouTube and Twitter interactions are also on the rise.
Keeping up with news, sports, and student life has never been easier in Davison. It's as simple as a click of a button. DTV has you covered.
I got Jimmy Collins on the slam.
The girls basketball squad got their record back to the 500 mark on Tuesday night. Welcome to sports, I'm Chloe Hugg. The Bay City Western Warriors came to town for a matchup in Cardinal Country with the Lady Cards and came out on top with a tight 2-point win. The whole game was neck and neck with the Cards only up by 1 after the first quarter. Heading into the second half with a 2-point lead, they held on until the buzzer sounded with a final of 48-46. They'll be looking to keep this 2-game win streak up tomorrow night, heading to Charger territory to take on Midland Dow. Dow started the season undefeated but fell to 8-1 after an overtime loss to a tough Frankenmuth team this week. It will be one of Lady Card's toughest games so far. Good luck, girls. The Davison varsity pom team will have a kids clinic coming up in February. The pom team is going to be assisting students in preschool all the way up to 6th grade to improve on their pom skills for the performance. The girls plan on hosting some practices prior to the big performance on the 17th of February before the boys varsity basketball game. For more information and the link to sign up, check the daily announcements. Cardinal Country will be quiet tonight, but it will be busy Friday night for some of our squads. The boys bowling team will be heading to Sanford for a 5:30 outing. The boys swim team will be hitting the Kersley pools to take on Midland Dow at 6 p.m. At 7, the basketball teams both have games with Midland Dow. The girls will be heading to Midland while the boys are here at the DHS gym taking on Dow. And the competitive cheer team will head over to Lapeer with time to be determined. Saturday is also jam-packed with Cardinal sports. The boys and girls bowling team will take a trip to Bridgeport starting at 10 a.m. The cheer team will be at Midland Dow for another meet, and wrestling hops on a bus to Lowell High School mats with time still unknown. And lastly, the hockey team hits the Dordt Federal Rink at 1 p.m. against Freeland. Look out for a new addition to our website in the next few days. At the top of each week, we'll be posting weekly sports previews, articles, and taking a look at what's happening in varsity athletics each week. It will be in our headlines and under our sports tab, so check out the first edition on Monday. This morning was pretty cold walking into school. How are the temps looking the rest of the week, Trev Dog?
Well, Chloe, they're more the same. It's going to be really cold. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Trevor Journey, and welcome back to weather. So, obviously, today it was pretty cold, 19 degrees, low 4, pretty cold. And throughout the rest of the week, it's not going to hit the 30s. I mean, it is going to be really, really cold. So make sure, Davison, rest of the week, you have your jackets and just, it's going to be really, really cold. Now you move on to radar. As you can see, there's not a lot of, even though it's really, really cold, there's not a lot of snow activity going down in mid-Michigan. So we're not going to see a lot of snow. So unfortunately, it looks like we won't have any snow days coming up, tomorrow. So now we head over to our Skycam. As you can see, even though it is really cold out, there's still some snow melting, and most of the snow have already kind of melted. There is still some snow left. Anyways, Davison, that'll be it for weather. I'll toss it back to the desk.
Welcome to Throwback Thursday. DTV just released 20 years of classic videos for you to check out for free anytime on our YouTube page. All of your favorite memories, stories, games, all in one place. It's so simple. Jump on DTV YouTube page, click on the playlist, and you will find everything you are looking for. You can search by year, by sport, or by any other category. So if you want to see what Mr. Schuster's hair looked like in 2002, we have that. If you want to relive prom from 2005, we have that too. We will highlight a new old school video every Thursday for you. So load up the YouTube page and start scrolling and clicking through the history of DTV.
Tomorrow on DTV, a Davidson student and his family have gone through a struggle that none of us can imagine. Ryan Ryapel tells us the story of Brian Ladler and his family who have lost everything to a tragic house fire. Tune in tomorrow's newscast to see the full story.
If you want to check out DTV outside of newscast, our social media is a great place to look. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at DTV_official. While on Twitter, make sure to check out our sports page, DTV Sports 1. Like us on Facebook at DTV News and subscribe to us on YouTube at the same handle. You can also stop by our website, dtvnews.org, for more stories and behind-the-scenes footage.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a brand new TikTok for DTV.
Yep, we just finished our first TikTok today, so it will be posted soon.
I'm super excited to see what you guys have posted.
Yeah, I'm really excited to reach out to more people. Obviously a lot of people use TikTok, so I'll be glad to reach out to those people who may not be on Twitter or Facebook. Anyways, David, that'll be it for us today. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Stay safe.
That's it.